Let there be a new Marvel Legends Carnage reveal. Pow, and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who, and I'm back again with another Marvel Legend reveal. This time, something from the Sonyverse, which is always a little bit controversial, but there is no doubt this looks like a solid Marvel Legend. So via Hasbro Pulse, Carnage is coming. Marvel fans inspired by Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Marvel Legends Series Carnage is over 8.5 inches tall, features a unique tendril design, 6 accessories, and collectible packaging. Pre-order available Wednesday the 15th of May at 1 PM Eastern on Hasbro Pulse. So yes, we are getting a brand new Marvel Legend Carnage to accompany the Sonyverse Venom we already have in our Marvel Legends collection. Now, to be fair, this does look brand new, and I know what you're thinking, are those Tentacles Bendy wire? Well, Dan Yoon on Twitter does confirm Hasbro Marvel Legends Carnage is around 8.75 inches tall with bendy wire tentacles, coming late summer, early fall. So as we skim through the pictures here on Hasbro Pulse, you can see he also comes with a couple of interchangeable weapon hand effects like we see in the movie, as well as 2 interchangeable head sculpts. Now, I can only assume this is a movie figure, and they usually give a lot of love to the movie book, so I imagine this is all new here. We've definitely never got those tentacles before. He looks very lanky, like very long and lanky, but it is all sculpted sort of work, and he does look good, to be fair. Let's be honest, that Venom we had, whether you like the movie or not, that Marvel Legends Venom figure was highly sought after, and now you have your Carnage to accompany that Venom, so I'm sure this will please a lot of Marvel collectors. But as I'm skimming through the images, as I said, you can pose them up very nicely, and with those bendy wire tentacles, it does give you a lot of possibilities for some really fun poses on the shelf. Of course, you don't need to plug them in either. You can just have him standing up with his weapon hands maybe, or just stripping down, no tentacles, no weapon hand, and just have his big claws with his tongue sticking out. They have gave you a few options here in that sort of new style packaging. Honestly, I'm not a fan of the sort of Sonyverse when they move away from the Spider-Man story. I'm not a fan of Morbius, not really a fan of the Venom films. I definitely haven't even seen Madam Web, so I'm just going to assume it's not very good. But I'd rather they just stop trying to make something happen in the Sonyverse and let Marvel MCU proper do it right. But at least we get some decent Marvel Legend figures out of it, and we've got a nice live action movie Venom, and now we've got a nice live action movie Carnage, and I guess they're all technically part of the multiverse now, considering we did see Venom sort of, at least Tom Hardy's version of Venom, at the end of No Way Home. So this is all multiverse, fair game in your MCU collection these days, so I will find them a little space on the back of the shelf probably. But I'm curious, what do you think? Did you even like the Venom movies? Is this a figure that you wanted? Do you have that Venom? Does this now make you want to backtrack and get the Venom so you can have Venom and Carnage on the shelf? Again, just going through the pictures, it looks nice. What can I say? Looks very very textured, doesn't it? I do like the red as well. It sort of like glistens a little bit glossy, like a symbiote should be. And the bendy wires are going to be really fun if they hold their weight. I'm hoping they do. I don't think it's the type where you need him to balance on his tentacles by any means. They're just there to sort of give him a bit more character on the shelf. But I do like the 2 interchangeable heads. Lots of sort of sculpted sort of bits and tendrils coming off his shoulders, on his arms and his legs as well. He just looks very long, but I guess unless you're standing him up straight, you won't even notice that. If you've got him crouched over in a pose or something, I think he will look really good on the shelf. So I do like the colour palette here with the reds and the blacks and the textures, 2 heads, lots of interchangeable parts, and the bendy wire is the big deal here. So yeah, I like it. I'm not a fan of the Venom films personally, just for me. Did I need a Woody Harrelson unmasked head? No, to be honest, I didn't, so I'm fine with that. So again, this is the sort of thing that you can fudge into a comic display if you really want to. Remember people, it's your collection. You create your own rules on your display, on your shelf, but now you have another option here to add a sort of grittier live action Carnage to accompany the Venom we already have in Marvel Legends form. So you let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm seeing this news just like you on this Friday afternoon, but it does go up for pre-order. I'm assuming it's a Pulse exclusive or maybe just fan channel, but it goes up on the 15th of May, which is next week. So let me know what you think in the comments like always, and if you like Marvel Legends news, reveals, live streams, all of that, then you're definitely in the right place, people. Look around, all right? Please, please, please hit that subscribe button. Hit all of the notification bell. Don't miss out on a video. You can follow me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. I'm on Twitter or X, whatever, Dan Who Reviews. And I will, of course, see you on the next one.